At the recent Rotary International Convention in Houston, Texas, some volunteers were seen raising awareness about organ harvesting. Ruth Lee was one of the volunteers. She said for many years, the Chinese government has been harvesting organs from prisoners of conscience for profit.
So these are people being imprisoned for something they believe in, not for actually committing a crime.
A 2019 independent UK-based People's Tribunal concluded that China's state-sanctioned forced organ harvesting of prisoners of conscience has been going on for years. One of such prisoners is Crystal Chen, who had fled to the U.S. from China nearly 10 years ago after years of torture at forced labor camps.
I started losing consciousness. I thought I was going to die.
Chen and her mother were tortured simply for refusing to give up their belief in Falun Gong, which is a peaceful spiritual practice based on universal principles of truthfulness, compassion, tolerance. At the time, Falun Gong was practiced by almost 70 million people in China and was suddenly and brutally persecuted by the Chinese government in July 1999. Chen and others were forced to export commercial products in the camps.
We were also forced to make anything from hand embroidery, tops, jeans, shoes, purses.
Her mother later died from the persecution. Chen was also a witness that Falun Gong practitioners were often checked for organ health for forced organ harvesting.
And I was also medically tested several times, including 2 blood tests. Only Falun Gong practitioners in the labor camp were systematically blood tested and medically examined.
Now, the act of forced organ harvesting on Falun Gong practitioners, many people from the mainstream society already know. Therefore, many Westerners start to pay attention to the horrific truth about the torture and forced organ harvesting on Falun Gong practitioners.
Many of the world's governments have been signing laws condemning China's practice of forced organ harvesting, including but not limited to legislation from the US, the UK, the European Parliament, and others. NTD News, Texas.